Hi guys, welcome back to today's video. My name is Kat with Cats and Lemons, and I'm here to share with you my 19 and 20 weeks pregnancy update as well as my 21 weeks belly shot. I'm very excited. Okay, so let's see. I got my little notes. It's 2 notes to be exact. So the 19th week, today I am 21 weeks, so this is looking back on the last couple of weeks because I missed my 19 weeks video. I went back to work on when I was 19 weeks and 3 days pregnant. So I guess just this update is going to be like what work was like, because that was really hard. I went back on to my first shift, or went back for my first shift back. I'm just gonna keep all this in. I went back for my first shift and it was really hard. I have long COVID, so just doing anything was extremely difficult. I felt like I couldn't breathe. My heart rate was like in the 140s, 150s, which is extremely high. And while you're pregnant, you do have a higher heart rate, but this was just like unlike anything that I had experienced. I could hear it in my ears. I couldn't breathe. My chest was getting really tight. And so I went home early. I think I made it like 2 hours into my 6-hour shift and I was just kind of done. I did have a couple of days off after that just because of how my schedule worked. But I was able to make it through the rest of my shifts, and then I took my days off and I went back. We are really slow right now, so it has been really nice to just kind of do a lot more standing than running around. But we're starting to pick up. And yesterday, I'm out of breath just recording this. Yesterday, I actually left work early because I felt like I was gonna faint again. I don't know if you watched my other videos, but when I first had COVID, I fainted. And it was very similar, like the feeling that I had before. So I just went home. I had tried to stick it out for my shift. I took a 15-minute break, sat down, and it was not getting better. My stomach was starting to cramp, and it was starting to, I was having black spots, and I was getting really dizzy. I felt like I couldn't breathe. My heart was racing, and so I went home. I couldn't do it. I was really scared too. But I did go to the doctor today, and she ordered some blood work for me and an EKG, which I have to still do, but they will contact me to do that. And that's all what really came from my doctor's office. It was like, I don't know, I felt like I thought I expected more, and I had seen them before going back to work and told them how I was feeling, and they were just like, they didn't say like, oh, you'll be fine, go back to work. They were just like, okay, like, we listened to you, and then had nothing to say about it after that. So I was like, I don't know, a little upset, because I was just like, I feel like my stomach cramps only when I'm working, and I don't feel like this is safe. But they were just like, they didn't even say like, oh, that's not okay, or that's good. They just didn't say anything, ordered some tests, and then told me that they'd see me in a month. So don't feel quite supported there, but we're just trying to make it through. Another thing that has been happening is that my hips are really sore. My body, like, I'm not huge yet, so this is mainly due to an old injury that I had on my IT band. After I had Logan, I injured my IT band. So if I'm laying in certain positions, it's extremely sore, where I feel like my body doesn't even have the ability to use my hips or my legs. Now I am a little concerned because I do expect to get bigger, and with that, you know, more pressure on my body. And I was laying down because my doctor did like the heart rate Doppler on it, and I couldn't get up. She had to like help me, and I was like, sorry, it's just an old injury. And so she is putting in a referral for me to go back to physical therapy to try to receive more treatment for my hips, because it's hard. It's hard, and it's really scary to feel like you can't use a part of your body that you know you need. So I've been having a bit of a hard time with that. I put some heat on it, but I know I need to like exercise more or do something, but I don't know, it's just it's hard. Okay, so I did mention in my last update that I have to pee all the time, like all the time. So that is still here, and I don't expect it to go away anytime soon, unfortunately. And I think I'm just trying to look at my planner. I don't think that we've had anything else except for one thing that I want to point out, but I mean, I've been craving sweets, a lot of chocolates. Yeah, I've just a lot of chocolate. But looking at my, okay, so on this past Monday, so today's Thursday, on Monday, I had my anatomy scan, which is so fun. I actually have, right here, sorry. Oh, let's just share some pictures since I haven't had a lot to update you on for this last couple of weeks. This is the 3D ultrasound. They did say that she has a lot of personality, and she is like, we try to get her to move her little arms. You see them? That's her little face, and those are her arms, and she was just like this the whole time. But like this or like that. So yeah, they tried to get her to move and she was not moving at all. She refused. Okay, so I just have these that confirm she's a girl. This is her little foot. Cute little feet. Her little hands, you can see that's the top of her head, and she just has them up like that. Her face, it's a little creepy, but that's what you want. You want to see 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth, right? Let's see. Oh, I feel like I don't quite, I see what it says it's supposed to be, and I don't. It says nose and lips. I don't see it. Maybe like, I don't know. Oh, and these few are pretty much the same. It's a 2D ultrasound of her just keeping her little arms up, and they're like that the whole time. But that's her. She's sweet and she's funny. Already just like her sister, very stubborn and movers. They're movers. That's what she said. She's a little mover. Let me just show you my belly, because that's the last thing I have to update you on, and then that's pretty much it. So this is 31. This is 21 weeks exactly. My belly button is still existent, but not quite there. This thing is sticking out, but right here, like, this all feels like there's barely a little dip, but ooh, we're getting there, guys. So we're just a little bit over halfway there. So we still have a lot to do, but I've been slowly working on stuff. Oh, this past week, this is not symptom related, just as far as progress in my pregnancy, I did purchase some postpartum things. I think I picked up pads, Witch Hazel pads, like those are the ones you can line up your pads with. I have received a nipple cream. I'm trying to think of what else was in that little pack, but mainly just things that I remember liking and needing when I had Logan. Some of the stuff I did get from the hospital, so I don't know if I'll be able to get that again, but I want to have it just in case. What I do want to order is Dermoplast, but they won't ship here to Hawaii because it's flammable, so I'll probably have to pick that up at Target or somewhere. But that's what I got at the doctor, or at the hospital, that I didn't know I needed, but did help really, really well. But that's pretty much it. I will be back here next week Friday at my 22 weeks update, which is like, oh my god, I don't even know what happened from like last week to now. Like, I feel like I just turned 20 weeks and now I'm 21 weeks, so this is just flying by so fast, which is exciting, so exciting. That means that she'll be here soon, but also kind of scary because we don't have everything yet, but we got time. But I just want to thank you guys for being here along on my journey, on our journey. We're just so excited to be expanding our family, and Preston's excited to be a dad. Well, he is a dad, but you know, for him to feel like, not feel like, but for him to be able to experience all of these like newborn and baby stuff, yeah, he's just so excited. And we're excited to see like Logan be a sister, and we're excited to see what she looks like, and we're excited to see what her personality is, because we were thinking and hoping that she'd be calm, but it seems like she's gonna be just like her sister, which Logan's like the most amazing little human I've ever met. So if I have two of them, I'm not complaining, but you know, she's a lot sometimes, so it'd be nice to have like a little bit more of a peaceful baby, but you never know. But thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you all next week. Bye guys.